Ooh, this is so exciting. We get to turn the page to lesson 225. God is my Father, and his Son loves him. So if you missed it, I'm his son, you're his son, and we love him. We love God. So this one does have a good point if you can get past all the traditional churchy words. You know, we're either connecting and loving the divine, or we're chasing illusions and trying to feel satisfaction with things of the world. So let's just read it. Keep an open mind about it. Father, I must return your love for me. Forgive me, it's Monday morning. For giving and receiving are the same, and you have given all your love to me. I must return it, for I want it mine in full awareness, blazing in my mind, and keeping it within its kindly light. Inviolate, beloved, with fear behind and only peace ahead. How still the way your loving Son is led along to you. So this is definitely one that if my mind is not embracing the Father-Son wording of it, what if I just said, Source, I must return your love for me. Universe, the universe loves me. Universe, I must return your love for me. For giving and receiving are the same. And you, universe, Lord of the universe, have given all your love to me. So when you maybe think of it that way, like all that is loving you, loving you, loving you. And you want to return it because you want more of it. You want full awareness of it, blazing in your mind and keeping that kindly light, steady, steady, steady. So leaving fear behind, only peace ahead. How still the way your loving Son, your loving aspect of mind is led along to you. So if the words are something else, change them so that you can understand the feeling that this lesson is guiding you towards, this full and complete feeling. So brother, because you're my brother, we find that stillness now. The way is open. We find that stillness now. The way is open. Now we follow it in peace together. You have reached your hand to me, and I will never leave you. We are one, and it is but this oneness that we seek as we accomplish these few final steps which end a journey that was not begun. So it ends a journey that was not begun because this whole thing is just a dream, which then you kind of want to question, of course, the miracles and what's the point? But anyways, that's what it is. So we find that stillness now. The way is opened. We'll never leave each other because what is one cannot leave each other. So we are one, and it is but this oneness that we seek, and we accomplish these few final steps. So we're in a dream of separation. That's what A Course in Miracles says. We're in a dream. We think we're dreaming. So that's why it's important for us to finish this journey. But it really was never even begun because a dream is not even real. I know. Just go with it. Lesson 225. Jesus said, your love to your Creator is what you are searching for. The love that you have for your Creator is what connects you to all that is. You want to go vertical to the Creator, to your source, to God. The only thing interfering with this connection is your mind, and that is why we train our minds. We want to train our minds for love and oneness because we want to go home to source and we want peace, true peace. So going vertical is the other choice to the one that we have with the ego mind, which is horizontal. So in horizontal land, we worship food and cars and bodies. And Jesus said this just demeans ourselves and makes us very small when we think that is all that we are. It reiterates our belief in separation when we try to satisfy the ego needs. And it's only ever temporary satisfaction on the horizontal battlefield. It's never enough. So we need to go vertical and connect to the divine, which will bring us deep satisfaction. We will be deeply satisfied when we connect to the divine. Your true hunger is one for oneness. So go vertical to source and connect to all that is. Jesus probably said some other things, so definitely connect with Tina Louise Spalding and buy her books. All right. So anyways, I'm going to have fun on this Monday. Will I hang out in the battlefield? Will I continue with my personal belief in separation and my ego needs while I drive around my beautiful car? And I don't know. I'm kind of growing out of worshiping ego things for sure, but I still have them. They're still here, you know. Do I want to train my mind more and more? Yes, absolutely. You know, I know that is the only way to attain peace and connecting with all that is and with oneness and with good feelings. So the belief in separation, the belief in bodies, the belief in external satisfactions, that is what is keeping us small, and that is what is keeping us in the dream. So going vertical, how do you do that? You go within, you rise above. Anyways, yes, I think it's all good. You know, I think returning the love that we feel from the universe is a good idea. I might need a second cup of coffee to do that. Pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 225, Insights. God is my Father, and His Son loves Him. There is no greater joy than that which comes with extending love. When I am in the awareness of love, my heart is filled with gratitude and overflows. As I extend love to another, I experience it growing in me, and I want to give more. That is the nature of love. It cannot be contained. It must continuously extend to be itself. This is why I must love my source in order to know the love He has given me. The more I am able to extend love, the more my heart is filled with gratitude and joy, and the more I want to extend love. It is an eternal crescendo that can only grow because that is love's nature. If I am not experiencing this, it is because I have a false idea that in some way I am separate from love. It is not true, but if I believe there is separation, I will experience it as true. That experience is one of loss, loneliness, limitation, and lack of love. It is the opposite of love because love cannot be separate or divided. When I am aware of love, I experience its unity. When I am believing in separation, love is blocked from my awareness, though it remains ever present. All that is needed to remove the block is to forgive or let go of the thought of separation. The thought of separation takes myriad forms in this world because it is the world that belief in separation made. These many diverse forms were made to disguise the one thought that underlies them all. There is, in truth, only one problem: belief in separation. While we believe that separation takes many forms, we need to let go of those many forms until we recognize they are all the same. The Holy Spirit was given us to teach us to recognize these false images for what they are so we can let them go. Our only job is to take each false image that blocks us from the awareness of love to the Holy Spirit. He will shine His loving light on it, and as we share the clarity of His vision, it disappears. We return to the awareness of love where, once again, we join in the crescendo of ever-expanding giving and receiving of love. Today, I let myself be carried. The spirit of love is my identity, and I would open to it now. Now I let my mind be washed of all the false ideas that stem from the idea of being separated from God. God is my source, and I would not be separate from His love. Today I would follow. I would not lead. I will let myself be carried by the powerful source of love that is my true identity. Who do I think I am? I let that question be answered by the only one who has the real answer. There is only one love, and that love is all inclusive. I am not alone. I am not separate. Nothing exists but God. I am willing to practice seeing this and feeling this and being this today. pathwaysoflight.org. So if you're not feeling all of this, which I don't think Sadie's feeling all of this, you guys, there's a block somewhere, right? There's a belief in separation somewhere. Like, if God / the universe / source / all that is just showering love upon you all the time, a constant state of loving, and you're not feeling it, then you have a belief in separation, you have a blockage, you have a block, you have something. And the Pathways of Light was saying there's so many different forms that belief in separation can take, because that's literally what this world is founded upon, separation. So it's good at what it does. It's really good at what it does. So what you are is love, and truly what you are good at is being loving. So try to be truly loving. Try to allow true love coming in, not just like, I love this and I love that, but just as what you are. And this lesson 225 is saying, yeah, there's a lot of things to love in the ego world, but give love to your creator. Just love the creator back and keep that back and forth flow of love going to the point where you don't necessarily need anything outside of you to love you. You don't even need a dog. Sorry, I don't want to offend any doggers, but it's like, you don't need anything outside of you to love you, or to love something, be obsessed with something outside of you, because you've got it all going in you all the time in a vertical, up and down way. And so you are complete, and you are content, and you are deeply satisfied because you're connected to the divine, your divine mother, trucking father, God. So God is my father, and His Son loves Him. So, Father, I must return your love for me, for giving and receiving are the same. So if I want to feel like I'm receiving, I give. If I want to give, I receive. It's like the same path. You have given all your love to me, so now I must return it. For I want it mine in full awareness. You get what you give. So give more love and you will receive more love. Blazing in your mind, keeping it within its kindly light. So with fear, no fear, fear behind and only peace ahead. Beloved, how still the way your loving Son is led along to you. Your loving Son is led along to you. The way is still. It's just very easy now. So, brother, we find that stillness now. The way is open. Now we follow it in peace together. You have reached your hand out to me. What's up? And I will never leave you. That's what it says. We are one. And it is but this oneness that we seek as we accomplish these few final steps which end a journey that was not begun. So that's 225. Like, it's only like this big in the book, but when you like sit with it and chunk it down and like, you're like, oh my gosh, that's huge. So do your best. Good Monday together today. And we are one. And it is this oneness that we seek. So do not be fooled by thinking that you want something outside of you. What you want is your connection to the divine. Yes, your Father.